Hello again. This is the tranny without the black. She's not here today. Don't worry, she'll return. Normally, we don't do posts single, by ourselves. But I needed to talk about Caiden Cowger, I believe is his name. I don't even know who names their kid. Cowger? What is that? Anyway, the point is that I was watching TMZ and they were like, well, he has a point. There may be as many gay people as there were in 1950s. There may have been as many gay people in 1950 as there are now, but, with President Obama and Joe Biden coming out and saying that it's acceptable, now more people are acting on it. And here is my problem with that, okay? My problem is that you're saying, that there's an issue with people acting on it, okay? And again, why is that an issue? We always come back to this. We always come back to this problem because people assume, like this kid, he's like, oh, bullying. I think it's a problem when people consider me going up to them and telling them they're going to go to hell. God, my grammar sucks right now. I'm just really upset. But he's like, I think it's a problem when people call it bullying, when I walk up to them and try to preach the word of God. And here's my thing with that. Yes, within the rights of the law, you can say whatever you want. But your beliefs are just that, your beliefs, okay? It just pisses me off that we're so short-sighted when it comes to religion. Your religion has not been dominant our entire, human existence. It wasn't. In some parts of the world, it's still not dominant. So how dare you get on your little computer and claim that you're a DJ and talk trash like that? You have no right to tell anybody that your beliefs are what's right or wrong. I personally am a spiritual person and I have my own ideas. I feel ideas are easier to deal with than beliefs. Ideas you can change. They grow with you, they change with you. Beliefs, people die for them, they're getting shot for them. They're throwing kids out for them and making them homeless on the streets. You have families who are separated because of their belief. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. Your belief is your belief, okay? Don't use it as a weapon or an excuse to come back at people or to come after somebody because you're on some religious rant that you feel gives you the right to do so. And Caiden Cowger, you're 14 years old. That is a damn shame that you are so ignorant. I'm not going to sit here and insult you, and I'm not going to go there. But what I am going to say is that your religious rant and your blatant disrespect of somebody else's life is atrocious. It's horrible. And you need help. I'm so glad that there are so many people, especially in West Virginia, who are finally feeling comfortable enough to be empowered enough to live their own lives, despite people like you. That means we're actually headed in the right place. And this video is almost at 4 minutes, and this is without my sister, so I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm not going to go on a further rant. I just want to say, TMZ, shame on you. I get what you're saying about this boy's point, but I'm sick of hearing about tolerance. I don't want to hear about tolerance anymore. You know why? Because I shouldn't have to worry about someone being tolerant of who I am. I have just as much right to be here as you do. As anyone who is cisgendered or heterosexual, I have just as much right to be here as you do, sweetheart. I don't need your tolerance. I don't need your acceptance. I need you to understand that I am part of natural law, just like everything else. I am part of the universe keeping a balance. And I am here because I add something to that. If we were all breeding, hell, the planet's already overrun. Can you imagine what it would look like? So think about that before you start talking about what's natural and what's not natural. That wasn't totally directed at TMZ. That was more at Mr. Cowger. Did I say that right? It's Caiden Cowger. You know, I wanted to make sure I got that right. I don't want any uncle cousins coming after me. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was a low blow. I have to go. I had to do at least one. This is the trans woman signing off. And I hope my sister doesn't yell at me for doing this without her. Oh, our customary boob shot. Bye.